morning, children. How are you all? Hope you all are safe. Children, in the last video, we have discussed objective type exercises of chapter number 3, Energy, children. In this exercise, we will discuss and you will write in your copy the questions like C, define these terms, and then E, answer these questions. H, give reasons for the following. Okay, children. C, students, C part, it's given on page number 55. C, define these terms. First term given is joule. What is joule? Energy of an object is said to be 1 joule if it is able to do 1 joule of work. When it is said to be 1 joule of energy, when it is doing 1 joule of work, children. Now second, energy. What is energy? It is the capability to do work. Energy is the capability to do work, children. Third, magnetic energy. What is magnetic energy? Energy possessed by a magnet is called the magnetic energy. Energy possessed by a magnet is called magnetic energy. Now, muscular energy. What is muscular energy? Energy possessed by animals or humans' body is called muscular energy. Fifth is law of conservation of energy. Law of conservation of energy. What it is? It states that energy can neither be created nor be destroyed. What it states? I am repeating again. It states that energy can neither be created nor be destroyed. Now children, E part, answer these questions. First question is, how is energy of an object measured? How is energy of an object measured? See, answer is what? Energy of an object is measured by the amount of work that can be done by that object. Okay, children, how will measure the energy? The amount of work done is equals to energy of the object. Okay, children, more the amount of work done, more is the energy possessed by the body, children. Now second question is, which form of energy are produced in a fire? From where does this energy come? Now in fire, what kind of energies are produced, children? In fire, heat and light energy is produced. In fire, what kind of energies are produced? Heat and light energy is produced. Now, from where that energy has come? Sometimes some transformation should be there, must be there. What was? It was, this energy has come from chemical composition of the matter. Okay, I am repeating again. This energy has come from chemical composition of the matter. Okay, that means the chemical energy stored by that object is converted when we burn them. It is converted into heat and light energy. For example, coal, wood. Okay, because of the carbon compounds present in these two objects like coal and wood, what happens? That carbon, because of that carbon and the chemical composition of that matter, it is converted into heat and light energy, children. Okay, now third question, you see. Third question is, state the principle of transformation of energy. Give at least 2 examples to illustrate it. Now, what is the principle of transformation of energy? Energy can be transformed from one form to another form. Energy consumed in one form exactly reappears in another form of energy. Now, example, children. First example is of dry cell. In dry cell, chemical energy converts or transforms to electrical energy. Okay, now like for example, the cell in your remote or in your toys, how it is working? Because it is converting chemical stored in it, chemical energy is converting into electrical energy in all these cells or in batteries. Okay, inverter battery. Now second example. Second example, in microphone, sound energy is transformed into electrical energy. It is very common example. Okay. Now fourth question. Fourth question is, what is solar energy? What is its significance? What is its use? What is solar energy? The energy given out or emitted by the sun is called solar energy. What is its significance? Solar energy is harnessed in, where we are harnessing it, where we are using it, in solar cookers, solar heaters to heat the water, solar cells and solar panels, children. In all these appliances we are using solar energy, light energy. In solar cells and solar panels we are using the light energy of the sun to convert into electrical energy, whereas in solar cooker and the solar heater we are using the thermal part, thermal radiations given out by the sun to convert into heat energy. Okay. Now fifth question, what are the two kinds? Fifth question is, briefly explain light energy. We have to explain the light energy. Light energy is that energy which enables us to see the objects all around us. Okay. And what is the main source of energy for us? Light energy. The sun is the main source of light energy, children. Okay. Now its next question, what do you mean by work energy relationship? What do you mean by work energy relationship? What is the work energy relationship? More the work to do, more energy is needed or required. Both are related to each other, directly proportional. Okay, for example, if you have more work to do, what you require? More energy. If you have less energy in your body, you are able to do only less work. Okay, children. Likewise, seventh question, what are the two kinds of mechanical energy? Two kinds of mechanical energy I have explained you in detail. What are the two kinds of mechanical energy? Two kinds of mechanical energy are kinetic energy and potential energy, children. Now children, next question to do is H part. It is on page number 56. Give reasons for the following. First part is, water falling from a height is able to turn the turbine in a hydel power station. Okay, we have to give reason for it. Water stored at a height possesses potential energy in it. When that water is allowed to fall from a height, what happens? That potential energy converts into kinetic energy, and that kinetic energy is able to rotate the turbine in a hydel power station. Same answer I have written here. Water stored at a height possesses potential energy. When it falls from a height, it transforms to kinetic energy. Kinetic energy is able to rotate the turbine in a hydel power station. Second question, electrical energy is the most commonly used energy in our daily life. Electricity can be stored and transmitted from one place to another place. It can produce heat, light and sound energy easily. Okay, from that electrical energy we can convert heat, light and sound energy easily. These qualities make electrical energy extremely important in our daily life. Third question, during interconversion of energy, the amount of energy disappearing in one form exactly reappears in another form. Why? This is due to the law of conservation of energy. Whenever the energy transforms from one form to another form, what happens? The total energy must remain constant and unchanged, children. Your work is to write all these questions in your fair copy as classwork, children, and homework is to find out the differences between the following D part, which is given on page number 56, children. Okay, students. So your homework is what? Homework is what, children? To search answers of exercise D given on page number 56 in book itself. Okay, you have to search it in book itself. The differences between these, you have to find out the answers in book. Okay, and in the next video we will discuss exercise D and we'll start a new chapter in the next video. And your homework is to learn also whatever we have done of this chapter, students. Okay children, thank you children.